Hi everyone, now we are ready to learn about ROC curve. There is a library we can directly use and we can get our ROC curve. But as a fresher, we have to implement this thing from the scratch. Why? The reason is very simple. Out of 10 candidate, everyone know what is ROC. Okay, but if you know something if you know how to build it from the scratch, that will give a clear message to the employer that you are capable to understand the concept very well and you are also good in programming stuff. Okay, so before going to the coding part, we have to understand the algorithm, how we can plot ROC curve. So let's start our discussion. Suppose we have a data set. Here we have a data set. Okay, so we trained our data set and we got an output. Okay, this is something called probability score. And you can observe one thing here. I have written this probability score in the decreasing order. Okay, so if you are going to plot your ROC curve, the first step, the very first step will be what? Sort your probability score in the decreasing order. Okay, so will be your first step. In the next step, what you have to do, you have to see all this value is a threshold value. Okay, you can understand in one array like structure. So everything is a threshold value. You can understand everything is a threshold value. Okay, so what I will do, I will put simple if else condition. If your y rate, so I will put like this. If your y rate is greater or equal, I will take each and every value. Okay, there is a threshold value 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am taking this first value first. Okay, so if your y rate is greater or equal to 0.95, what I will put 1, otherwise I will put 0. So let's say this is a column for 0.95. If your y rate is greater than 0.95, I will put it 1, otherwise I will put 0. Okay, this will be for first result. Same thing you will perform for the 0.92. What you have to just replace this condition. That is what you have to change your. So that is y rate is greater or equal to 0.92. You will put 1, otherwise you will put 0. So this is going to be the 1, sorry, this is going to be 0, 0, 0. So you will do the same thing for the remaining threshold also. You will do the same thing for the remaining threshold also. Okay, you will do the same thing for the 0.80, 0.76, 0.71. You will do the same thing. And after doing this, after performing this step number 2, what you have to do next? For this thing, you will find out the FPR and TPR. You will do the find. You have to find out the FPR and TPR for this column. Similarly, for this column, that is the FPR and TPR. And similarly, for all the columns, that means for all the threshold, you will find the FPR and TPR. Okay, that will be the step number 3. Okay, so let me go with the step number 3, which I have already written here. So step number 2, you have to do what? Let me repeat it once again. Might be boring hoga. So just adjust with me. So first step, you have to sort your probability score in the decreasing order. Step number 2, take all the for all threshold, all threshold. Just put if else condition and fill your value like this. And for if it is threshold, find out the FPR and TPR. Okay, this will be some simple coordinate value you'll get, that like x and y, you'll get 2 point here. And you have to plot this point on xy plane. So on the x-axis, you will get FPR value, and y-axis you'll get the TPR value. So you have to just plot it. So for every threshold, you have to plot it. So you will get a curve. Okay, that curve is actually your ROC. And inside that curve, whatever the space you are getting, that is a area under this curve. That is called area under curve. Okay, so that I have already written. So step number 3, you have to find out the FPR. So for every threshold, you have to find out this thing. For every threshold, you have to find out. Once you get this thing, what you have to do, you have to plot it on x and y plane. Simple. I have to plot it on x and y plane. You can understand. So this line is known as actually ROC. Okay, and below this line, whatever the area you are getting, that is your AUC part. Okay, area under curve. Okay, so typically area under curve will belong between 0 to 1. Okay, if your model is giving area under curve as a 0, that is what your model is terrible. Okay, it's not good model. Okay, if your model is giving some score like 1, that is very good model. Okay, or random model, if you take, that will take AOC equal to 0.9, 0.5. That is simple analogy, not a, see, any random model will give the ROC like this. So this is something, this is, if you take it completely, this is something half. So this area will be something 0.5. Any random model can take this. Okay, so, you can understand this thing with a head and tail example. So what is the probability of getting head? That is 0.5. What is the probability of getting tail? 0.5. So this is something called random experiment we are doing. Okay, so if you're doing any random experiment, your AOC is going to be 0.5. Okay, but any sensible model, if it's a good model, AOC is always, AOC will always greater than equal to greater than 0.5. Okay, so hope you got my point. How we do the how we plot the ROC curve. So I have written already the same thing which I have explained. So AUC is going to belong to 0 to 1. That is the variable. So if you just recall in 1 minute, it's very simple. First step is what, whatever the probability score you have to do, you have to give it. We have to sort them in the decreasing order. After sorting the probability score, uh, for every threshold, for all threshold, we have to find out the, we have to just apply the if else condition. So we'll get, suppose if we have n threshold, we'll get n new column. Okay, so for each column, what I will do, I will find TPR and I will get FPR. I will do the same thing. I will do the same thing. Okay, so that is simple idea. Once we get this thing, see, this is something, yep, you can understand this is a FPR 1, TPR 1. So this is a 1 point. Similarly, I will plot it on the XY plane and I will plot it. I will get a simple curve like structure. That is your, I will get this line actually. This line is actually what? This line is actually your ROC. So hope you got my point how to plot ROC. So you can try to implement by yourself also. In the next video, we are going to implement this thing in the Python programming. Hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching.